Why do modern women have more of a problem submitting to a husband than they do submitting to an employer?
What was the question?
In other words, why do women think they are free when they serve their employers, but slaves when they serve their husband and children?
Because the employer.
This is the girl. I fucking love this girl. I would love to go drinking with this girl. This girl is so fucking based. Listen up here. I'm not going to drop. Let me just let it play. Listen to what he says. Because at first she's got her guard up, but then she starts letting her guard down and letting it go, and she is hilarious. Look at it.
On time for a job.
I don't think it's an excuse.
Why do modern women have more of a problem submitting to a husband than they do submitting to an employer?
What was the question?
In other words, why do women think they are free when they serve their employers, but slaves when they serve their husband and children?
Because the employers give us money. Our husbands give us headaches.
So men don't give you money? I thought men were providers.
They are, but I know for sure I'm going to get paid on the 1st of 15. I don't know with him.
Okay. What's one thing?
So that's a testimony. That's a testimony to the kind of women, the kind of men she gets involved in. But she does make it. She is kind of right there. So I'm gonna hop off the screen here because I did want to do a little bit of an in-depth breakdown of these three girls here, just judging on their looks and everything. So taking a look here, clearly the prettiest girl is this one here. She has the lowest body fat. She is the skinniest, and she has the prettiest face. This girl appears to be attractive, but if you pay attention closely down here, she has got a lot of fat in her midsection. She's wearing a lot of makeup, and she's exceptionally jaded. She is number 2 in ranks of beauty and attractiveness in regards to her proportions and her body. Her body is a little bit higher level in fat than her. She's the fattest, she's the second fattest, and then she's the least fat. And then she has an excessive amount of piercings on the ears and the nose and stuff, which kind of gives a breakdown as to her borderline, towards self-mutilation and kind of self-hatred kind of things. And her overall appearance, too, seems to have like a more of a darker gothic appearance as well, which is typically reflecting of a darker mind. But let's hear what they have to say.
Thing you wish men understood better about women?
Yeah.
Okay. What's one thing you wish men understood better about women?
Catcalling. It's not appreciated.
There's a difference from being creepy and then just trying
Charming.
to being charming.
And complimenting. Catcalling is not complimenting.
It's not a compliment.
She heard that in some like fucking college class.
What does the behavior of approaching a woman respectfully look like?
It looks like a man coming up to you and just giving you literally a normal compliment, like your outfit
And
is
also
nice.
probably talking to you about yourself other than talking.
Oh yeah, then she looks like she has tattoo here. Yeah, so this girl, she look at tattoo on her wrist, which means if she has a tattoo in this much of an area being exposed, she probably has multiple tattoos elsewhere. Heavy makeup, heaviest amount of makeup out of the three of them, and then septum piercing, nose piercing, and then multiple ears piercing. So yeah, this is a chick who struggles with self-esteem and inner game issues for sure.
To you about your looks and what you look like.
Instead of being like, damn, girl, that ass is fat, how about be like, wow, like you're a beautiful woman.
Makeup looks nice.
Yeah.
Something like that other than complimenting your physical.
If a man gives you a compliment and a woman gives you a compliment, does it have different meaning to you if it's the exact same compliment?
Yes. If a woman
Yes.
gives it to me, then it means way more. If
Yeah.
a man gives it to me,
I'm like, get
A
the fuck away
compliment
from
from a man means literally nothing, but a compliment from a woman.
it means a
Now
lot.
that's
everything.
something.
So what?
No, this chick has been totally pumped and dumped, and she's been she's definitely been scarred and hurt by a good amount of men, because she's like saying again, this is just textbook example of like why a girl in America like her is so delusional. Saying a compliment like from a man means literally nothing. Yeah. These girls got dressed up to attract men. They got dressed up like this. I mean, why did they go to Las Vegas? Okay, let's go to Las Vegas and see Siegfried and Roy. Let's go to Vegas and eat steaks because that's why we want to go to Vegas. No, you kidding me? You don't think they factored in men into the equation? Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. It's delusional.
What advice would you give to a man who maybe wants to come up and say something nice without being perceived as creepy?
approach a woman nicely. Say, I just want to let you know you're beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, instead of just like maybe you could
Or
if she's into
don't-
it, if she's into it, stand there, wait a second. But if you could tell she's like, then walk away.
also-
Yeah.
She's spot on. That's the best advice.
Go into it like not thinking that you're gonna
Get something
her-
out of it.
Yeah,
Turn.
get her right away.
Yeah.
Do women often find attractive men cute and romantic when an ugly one doing the exact same thing is creepy?
Honestly, yes.
She dropped the truth bomb right there. That's for real.
It's probably rude, but yes.
And they're laughing because they're agreeing with her.
So then isn't it entirely subjective?
Yes.
So then if so, why should a guy even bother trying to be romantic unless the woman already shows interest?
Well, I think it depends on the girl also. Like it depends on who
Yeah,
you
I
are.
mean, if an ugly man came up to me and was like, "You're beautiful," I'd be like, "Thank you so
Well, aren't
much."
you also saying that it depends on the guy?
Yeah.
it depends on the
It does.
But,
I'm gonna
but
be
like
honest.
she said, like if an ugly guy comes up to me and is like, "Oh, like you look very beautiful," then
Someone that she thinks ugly, but let's say I don't think they're ugly, that's the difference. So like
yeah.
attractive
Everyone
is a
has-
scale.
Yeah,
beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Women will often say things like, all men cheat or men only want one thing. Are women more likely to accept negative generalizations about men than they are about women?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Why is that?
I think so because a lot of guys are different. There is like a 50% of them that are like good, like they're really nice and respectful, but there's other like ones that just don't have that, and they do whatever the fuck they want and
Okay.
act a fool.
Okay. But why is it when it comes to calling out female behavior, it depends on the woman?
Because women are weird as well.
Yeah, women do the same shit. There's some shicey ass girls out here in Vegas, especially.
Okay, yeah. A lot of them are on my channel, but you're not one of them, so. If women don't need
This, Jesus Christ. I couldn't even like. The first thing I noticed when I saw her was her teeth. I was just like, dude, look, what is going on here? How do people not take care of their teeth, man? She looks like Sloth from the Goonies. Like, I don't know, man. Oh, boy.
men, if women don't need men, why do women date men?
For their own pleasure.
What do you mean?
We don't need them, but we want them.
We want the attention. We like the attention.
I don't know, maybe procreation, boredom.
This woman is very, very, very masculine. I think she even mentioned she's a lesbian, too.
The need to not be alone.
Well, why not just date a woman?
Look, I do that, so I don't know.
Okay, why not just date a woman?
Because I'm not into that.
attention.
Okay, so why do women date men?
Because they have a penis.
So if women want dick, how is that different than men sexually objectifying women?
Isn't it so funny to watch him like just use calm logic to catch them? On the channel too, there's other episodes where he just like does a calm kind of like crucifixion of this one chick, and she gets mad. She's like, I'm not answering this because this is a sexist thing. And certain chicks like that, right? They when they can't actually get the like when they can't verbally speak the words that they're trying to like make from the argument they have in their head, which is generated from feelings, they get upset. And when they can't really break it down and they can't beat the guy, a lot of these young girls will be like, you know what, you're just sexist because it's a man making them feel uncomfortable. That's the truth.
Because women have more feelings. I mean, they do that, but there's feelings come behind it. Where men, they just
If women don't need men, why do women date men?
Dick.
Okay, how is that different than men objectifying women sexually?
Damn, that's a good ass question. I don't have an answer.
we really can't provide nothing but pussy. At the end of the day.
This girl, okay, now this is where she goes off, and pay attention to this. This chick is so fucking hilarious.
I have an answer.
We really can't provide nothing but pussy. At the end of the day. That's true.
Okay, so then how come when you ask a woman what she brings to the table, that's not her answer?
Because they're not being true to themselves.
Okay, Interesting. All right. So why do women complain about being sexually objectified when you think that the JJ is pretty much all they're bringing?
That's a good question. Wow.
So,
Next
you
question,
accepted
Steven.
the
You don't have an answer? All right. Do you think a woman's body count matters in dating?
Well, yes. Okay. When guys look at it, yes, because for females to have sex, we have to give them consent, right?
Yes.
Okay. So when a guy has sex with a female, he scored basically.
Okay, so it's
And that's true, right? When she talks about that, she knows body count does matter. And I actually put out a poll on my channel in the community tab. If you guys want to go over and take a vote later when you can, my community tab has a quiz that I put out, and I'd like to hear what you guys out in the audience have said. And it says right here, what body count makes a girl a 304? And so we have 5+. So 47% of men said more than 5 makes a girl a 304. 10+ is 28%. 15+ is 10%. And then 20+ is 15%. And it looks like we have 213 comments. And I pinned my favorite comments so far. So maybe your comment will be better when you leave one. How standards have fallen when not being a virgin made you a 304 to now where you hope she hasn't hit double digits. Oof. Let me give him a heart too while we're at it. So go take a vote on that a little bit later when you can.